Now for this 7th episode, we're doing the third and final burn setup, which is having the sprinkler installed together with a double layered glass window with a 45-degree opening.
Det var bilder framme. Når tid her har det vært 3 kameraer og en kameramann. Og er det så mye mer som kan gå galt. 3, 2, 1.
The sprinkler head activated 20 seconds after ignition and seemed to do a decent job holding back both the heat radiation and the smoke reaching the gallery exit. It was quite a windy day, and since it was blowing in the northwest direction, meaning that the smoke escaping through the ventilation hole also blew into the gallery, hindering the vision. But it was nothing we could do against that right now, so we just described how the window was affecting the vision in the thesis instead. The window shattered after about 10 minutes, while the temperature reaching the plate thermometers in the gallery now only were around 100 degrees Celsius. So yeah, what you see here is us checking up on the temperatures while the burn is still active. We didn't realize it right there and then, but this button that you see to the left side, it says click to start logging the data. That's right, the whole day, all the work that we put in, all practically for nothing. Det er den eneste filen vi fant.
Jeg aner ikke hva som har skjedd. Men det er tydeligvis at det er ingen fil her.
Det er ikke fil her?
Nei.
Ok.
The person starting the software had clicked the wrong button, and we therefore didn't have any results. We only had this footage to show for it. But at least we got to take some cool photos. It makes it all worth it, right? We decided there was no reason to cry over spilled milk, so we went back over the weekend to do a 4th burn. Gratulerer om dagen.
Ja, takk. Jeg hadde glemt at jeg hadde bursdag i dag. Helt til jeg så Facebook-meldingene.
We did the exact same setup as last time, only that we now also installed a wall to stop the ventilation hole affecting our vision and made sure to actually start the logging this time.
Ja, for deg som suller ditt og heter vil du bli grønt? Hele greia heter fyr. Nå er vi start. En. 3, 2, 1.
Ja. Grafen ser veldig fin ut, den.
Var det logget?
Ja.
Det skal det gå.
Det går greit, men Arjen har veldig lyst til å brenne postet sitt, så vi blir værende her i dag.
Tror du at det holder accept-kriteriene?
Nei.
Tror du ikke holde?
Temperatur, ja. Røyk, nei. Hva tenker du da, Isak?
Nei, jeg kan romme meg.
Jeg kan endre gøy.
Jeg tror det er bra. It took nearly 18 minutes for both of the glass layers to shatter, proving that normal windows also can hold back quite some heat. I'll present all the results in a different video when I get all the data myself, but right now it does look like it might be a possible solution to allow for residents to keep their windows open up, at least for buildings that require 30 minutes of available safe egress time. The biggest issue seems to be the vision requirement, but the galleries are quite well ventilated, making the bad vision short-lived. In addition, the criteria of vision can actually be fulfilled by just having a second path of exit, which most buildings are required to have anyways. As for the heat radiation, it stayed under the requirement for continuous radiation for the 18 minutes that the window survived, and never going over the requirement for short exposure at all, even after the window shattered. We're basing the thesis on the criteria for short exposure, as it's not expected that anyone egressing the building will take more than 6 or so seconds passing the window. With the last setup, it seemed like people passing can be exposed for nearly half a minute before actually reaching the criteria of heat radiation, so it definitely seemed to hold up with quite a big margin. Overall, I'm quite happy with our work, even though there's a lot of things that we could have done better with this experiment. But but we learned a ton both on the practical and theoretical side of fire engineering due to the exciting nature of the thesis. So a big thank you to Kurådgivning for giving us this task. For the next month, in addition to working on the thesis, we'll be making a presentation to present at the end of the semester and a poster describing our findings. I'll also be making a short 5-minute video to sum up the whole thesis, which also will be a part of our final grade. Thank you for watching, and thanks again to Kurådgivning for the thesis and to Rescue Haugesund for hosting us on their property. And of course, a big thank you to our supervisors Christian and Tor Inge for their inputs along the way, and of course to Ian who helped us a lot on the experimental side as well as giving inputs. Have a good one.
Jeg er stolt over tilhengeren.
Ja, ok.
Jeg har mast om den i 10 år og har endelig fått tilhenger.
Ja.
Det er jeg glad for.
Ja, fin den da.
Slipper å bruke min egen.
Ja.